everyone, Derry App John Llewellyn-Davies, aka the Strategy Man, and I'm out in the early morning on what looks like a river, but eyes can be deceiving. I'm actually in the centre of Bruges. Now, I always love coming out. Whenever I'm travelling abroad, I like to get out early in the morning before everyone's up and go running and explore the cities before all the tourists get there. And that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm actually running around Bruges. And I've come across this, and I've been running for about half an hour now, which I've still got quite a bit to go, around this, what looks like a river loop. Now, we'll see if we can post a map of it below, but if not, check out a map of Bruges. It is stunning. And it's called the heart of Europe, because it's like an egg shape. But when you look at it, it's like, is that man-made? And hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they created this canal system like moat surrounding the entire city, which is just a phenomenal piece of infrastructure. And it's what built the entire city. That's what made it into the beauty it is today, because it enabled international trade, and there's the canal that goes out to the sea. So this infrastructure that they had the foresight to lay down hundreds and hundreds of years ago has actually made Bruges into the beauty it is today. And by the way, this is a bucket list. You can see, you can just sort of get a glimpse of the beauty of, this is just one part of the infrastructure. But what got me thinking was, this is kind of like business, right? Someone had the foresight to lay down this infrastructure so long ago that enabled Bruges to bloom into the beauty it is today. And that's the same as business. It's what infrastructure have you laid down, and is it going to enable you to grow into the vision and the beauty of something magnificent? Now, if they hadn't laid down this, if they hadn't gone to the work of digging out manually miles upon miles of canals and moats and bridges to protect the city as well as enable the city, then Bruges wouldn't be what it is today. It'll just be another random town in Belgium. But because someone had that foresight, and because they executed upon that foresight, Bruges is the beauty it is today, and a bucket list for so many people. And that's the trick here. Is the question I have for you today is, what infrastructure have you laid down? Now, you might have grown, and the infrastructure that you've put down might not serve you anymore. So, for me, the last year has all been about infrastructure. We have laid down a phenomenal piece of infrastructure to be able to do this that I'm doing with you now, to be able to film this and get it out to you in the speed that we do, to be able to get it around multiple channels, to be able to share the content. We've had to lay down a hell of an infrastructure. Now, the good news is, with the technology we have available today, we can do it in a heartbeat. So cost is not an issue anymore. You know, every small business out there can have access to world-cutting technology at pennies now, you know, pounds a month. Some of our biggest infrastructure cost us like £200 a month, and that would have cost millions years ago, like a decade ago. So it's not about the cost anymore. It's about the commitment. It's about stepping up and understanding that you need to put the scale in before you truly need it. And it's about the execution of doing it. So I want you to really take a good hard look around your operational systems, your technology, what's enabling you. Is there a flow through the business? What's your content being held at? You know, you've got to look at all these things now, because we realized 2 years ago that, you know, the world is changing, it's speeding up massively, video is going to be a driver, and therefore we had to lay the infrastructure down, which meant I've been off the map for about a year, which has been really hard for me. But we don't regret it now, because what we've laid down, the infrastructure will take us through the next 3 years. But you know, technology is moving so fast. I'm not going to sit here and say in 3 years' time we're not going to have new technology, because we will. And that's what we've got to realize. I think we have to, as entrepreneurs, grow up now and go, do you know what, tech's changing? We have to embrace it. And the question for you today is, what are you going to embrace first? So I wish you well. What's the infrastructure you're going to lay down? Think about it. You know, if you've got any questions around this, post us up on the Facebook page, and we will get back to you. So, and put this on your bucket list. Bruges is a place in the world you must visit. It's a beautiful place, enabled by infrastructure. So go enable yours and build an amazing thing that you can be proud of. Take care. See you in the next one.